Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to make this really cute gift idea. It would be perfect for a friend at work, somebody that's very close to you that you'd like to give them something little but something special, or maybe tuck into a special stocking hanging by the fireplace this year. So I'm going to start using my Labels Collections framelits and my Big Shot. I have a piece of real red cardstock. This is cut 4.5 by 4. I'm going to lay the framelit on top of it, and then I'm going to run it through the Big Shot to die cut it out. Then I'm going to take my piece that I die cut and I'm going to run it back through my Big Shot. This time I'm going to put it on tab 1. I can never remember which tab is which. I have to always look at it. Bottom standard cutting pad. I'm going to use my houndstooth embossing folder. I'm going to put the piece of real red cardstock that I die cut out into the folder, and I'm going to emboss it. Top standard cutting pad, and then we're good. All right. So I have that piece die cut and embossed and ready to go. I'm going to set that aside for now, along with my houndstooth embossing folder. And the next thing I'm going to bring in is this die. It is the Snow Flurry's Bigs die, and I'm going to run it through my Big Shot, bottom standard cutting pad, my die. I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock that's cut 3.5 by 4. That's going to cover up the largest snowflake. Then I have a piece of glimmer paper that is cut 2.5-inch square. That's going on the medium-sized snowflake. And then I have a 2-inch square Whisper White piece that's going on the smallest snowflake. And then I'm going to die cut those all out. And then I'm done with my Big Shot. So I've got my large snowflake, my medium snowflake, and my small snowflake. Then I'm going to eventually layer these on top of each other like that. The next thing I want to do though is I want to create a phrase. I have the Just For You stamp out of Teeny Tiny Wishes, and I have some real red ink. I'm going to stamp the Just For You. I'm going to bring in my modern label punch, and I am going to punch it so that the phrase is over on the left-hand side. And the reason I'm going to do that is I'm going to attach the phrase to my layer of snowflakes. All right, so I had to just pop away for a moment to get my glimmer brads. I've layered my snowflakes up vertically. I've got my Just For You phrase. I'm going to poke a hole through the entire thing using my paper piercing tool and mat. And then I got my glimmer brads. These are the basics glimmer brads, and there's some that have sort of a light silver to them. I'm going to poke a glimmer brad through and open it up on the other side. And then I can angle it like so. So I've got a phrase layer, and I have got my labels collection that I have die cut and embossed. So what do I do with it all? Well, let me show you. I'm going to fold this in half and crease it. I have got some cello bags that are 1 inch by 8 inches. And let me show you a finished project idea. This is a nail file that you can buy at your local bath and body kind of store. So I bought these. I bought several of these. I put them in a 1-inch cello bag. I sealed the cello bag over the top of the nail file, and then I enclosed the nail file inside. So it's like I tucked it inside like this. And then to complete it, I attached the phrase on top. To hold the label collection framelit piece that I die cut out, I used some sticky strip across both sides, the top and the bottom, so that when I folded it over and put it on top of the nail file, it would hold it securely in place. And then the last thing I did was I took my embellishment and I put a strip of sticky strip right across the center over top of the metal brad piece, and then I laid it on top of the topper for my cello bag to complete the project. Isn't that a fun idea? It's very pretty, very striking, and will make a great gift idea for somebody special this year. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used to make this project and the cardstock measurements, please pop on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutstamping.com. While on my blog, you can place an order for the supplies. Don't forget to check out the clearance rack. There are over 200 new items that are still available in my clearance rack. They're new and they're up to 80% off. You can subscribe to my customer newsletters. You can join a virtual or local club, or you can ask me a question. I'm Terri. I am Nuts About Stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.